Hi guys, welcome back to another update. Thought I would start today by talking about the skimmer. Seem to be getting a few questions about my skimmer, so I thought I'd try and give you a bit more information on it. Firstly, this skimmer is the ncos Quantum 220, and in my opinion it's a very good skimmer. Obviously on the last update it was completely out of control, foaming everywhere. Has been cleaned a couple of times since that update, and as you can see, the stuff that it's pulling out, it's dark, it's thick, it's brilliant. The foam that it produces as soon as you turn it on from when it's been cleaned is very thick, it's very fine bubbles, and it's doing a brilliant job of pulling muck out of the tank. And I wouldn't hesitate in having another one if I needed it. It's got quite a lot of control. There are 3 ways of controlling the water level and bits and pieces like that. Firstly, you've got the standard, the air valve and water level gate. But you can also turn this tube here, and there's a hole at the bottom as well, which just adjusts how much water is allowed out of the bottom there. So it's got 3 ways of controlling that. I've got mine sat in this chamber, which has the water level controlled by this here. So the water level in this chamber never changes. I think that's always going to be obviously a big plus with a skimmer. Means when I do clean it I don't have to keep adjusting it. I just leave all the settings as they are. I'm happy with what it's pulling out. Unfortunately, because of that light at the back there, it's not overly picking up just how dark it is, but it really is. Looks like coffee almost. Other changes in the sump this time round. Now got some pearls on the go. And they're just being fed off the manifold that we made in the last update. This spare one will eventually run a phosphate reactor. I've just held off on that, so I think the pearls need a little bit of phosphate and nitrate to work. So I'm just going to let them get going first. And also I've just moved a little bit more of the rock out of my old tank, which is now completely empty. This isn't really in here to help filtration at all. It was just a shame to throw it away. So it's in here until I decide. There's a really nice flat plate piece here, which may eventually be broken up for frag plugs or any large bits of frag that I could stick to it. Okay, moving on to the display. Firstly, apologies for the grass. I've been trying to keep my hands out of the tank, so I haven't really done any grass cleaning. The only thing I've been doing is feeding. So the only time I've been putting my hands in the tank over the last week or so is just to put in the algae grazers. I'm really just trying to leave it alone and let the new additions settle. Firstly, as the title said, the clown tang's gone. He came out fairly easy. I left the trap in overnight, and the next day he was going in and out quite freely for food. So once he went in, that was it. He was trapped, and out he came. So it's a lot more peaceful now. The purple tang is definitely doing a lot better. He's having a good swim round now. He did have some small cuts to his back fins where he was being harassed by the clown tang. They've all healed up. Got some frags in here now, so we've got some SPS, mainly the easier ones just to start with. So we've got the green Monty, purple Monty, there's a red Monty over there, it's been knocked over, and some other bits and bobs. I've got this, that's a green stag, which has already got like a little branch starting to sprout on the top. This meteorite type coral, I think it's called. That looks really good. My Rasta zoas are starting to spread some new heads now. These I really like. I think the camera's just going to go crazy with them, but they're like I think we've all seen them, the toxic green candy cane trumpet corals. And gonopora at the bottom there. The flow's just been battering it at the moment. It's ramping up and down, so it does come out a little better than that. And then as for fish, the main fish that replaced the clown tang is the Achilles. Not a cheap fish. That's exactly why I'm just trying to let him settle, keeping my hands out of the tank. He was at the shop for around 3 months before I purchased him. He's eating very well. He's eating the algae grazers. He eats the mastic paste as well, so he is eating very well. And he went in fine. He went in, the other fish had a bit of a look at him, but certainly nowhere near what the clown tang was doing to the other fish by stressing them all out. I've also put a true banana wrasse in. He's just skidding along the bottom there. And just to help with the sand, there's actually a pair of chalk gobies. They normally together, but at the moment we've only got the one. So apologies for the glass, but I'll have a good clean next week once I've just let those fish settle. And also the SPS corals at the moment aren't in their proper positions. I'm just leaving them in there for now, just to adjust to my lights. So. I don't really think I need to say too much about the Achilles. Stunning fish, not cheap, but definitely worth their price. Fish I've always wanted personally. Now I've got the tank big enough. Seemed like a very good replacement for the clown tang. I'm a bit gutted about the clown tang because they do have some really good colours on them with the stripes, but he was just bullying that purple tang too much, and it was fairly obvious that I wouldn't be able to put anything else in with him in there, so unfortunately he did have to go. If anybody's got any questions, give me a shout in the comments below. Anything you want to see more of, any more information on any of the equipment that I've got, I'll try and do my best. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.